Fitness family, what's going on? Lamarcus here. Hey, got a cool video I want to share with you guys today, just talking about the benefits of being healthy and fit. And I know a lot of times when we want to be healthy, we want to do so that we look good, so that we feel good in the clothes that we have on, so we feel confident when we go to the beach and things of that nature. But today I want to talk to you a little bit about why it's so important that we be cardiovascularly fit, just for our vitality and our longevity. So I think this is some information that you guys will really feel that you guys will really benefit from, because I really want to talk to you a little bit about the benefits of saving your heartbeat, man. It's so important that we get into that, and I think this will be just some cool information here for you. And I'm titling this, And the Beat Goes On. And I want to talk a little bit about how preserving your heartbeats can prolong your life, and again, not just add more life to your years, but not just add more years to your life, but add more life to your years. So let's look at this here for a moment. I looked at some information, some stats from the 2020 life expectancy. Obviously, this is a little bit skewed because of the increased deaths we had from the COVID-19 pandemic and everything of that sort. But it's a good baseline just for us to get some information on longevity. And as it relates to men, you're looking at about 75.1 years. For women, about 80 and a half years. And also we know that the average resting heart rate is about 60 to 100 beats per minute. Now, I want us to think about that for a second, because if you take the middle ground of that, you're looking at about 80 beats per minute, and that's not insignificant. So let's think about that for a second, because this is what that really looks at as you go. This is what that really counts going forward. 80 beats per minute looks like 4,800 beats per hour, 115,200 beats per day, 42,048,000 beats per year. Now, what that equates to is a little over 3,384,864,000 beats over the lifetime of women, and 3,156,804,800 beats over the lifetime of men. That's quite a lot of beats, but there are some things we can do to actually lower those heartbeats, and that's what I want to share with us today. So exercise helps to lower that resting heart rate. Again, the resting heart rate is just how many times your heart beats when you're just kind of at rest. The best time to take that is when you first wake up in the morning to see what your resting heart rate is. And the reason the numbers I'm going to share with you are significant is because it really doesn't matter what that number is. If you do exercise, if you take care of yourself, you can bring that number down. And that's really what I want to get at. We're just using 80 as a baseline just to share how powerful it is just to bring that resting heart rate down just a little bit. But here are a few things you can do to lower your resting heart rate. Walking and jogging, just getting up, getting active, it helps you to make your heart work better. It helps you to be more efficient with your heartbeat. Same thing with jump rope and other aerobic exercise. Strength training helps to build your muscles up so that it's easy. Your body is actually handling yourself. Your body is handling itself better, so it's not putting so much stress and so much on yourself because you're strong enough to handle that stress. Swimming, a good low impact exercise that helps your body just kind of stay relaxed, stay calm, builds that cardiovascular system up as well. And of course, stretching and active rest and recovery. Just making sure you're being active, getting exercise just goes a long way to make you cardiovascularly efficient. There it is. It just helps your body to really respond well. It helps your heart to circulate blood throughout your body without being stressed in doing it. And it makes all the difference in the world. So I'm telling you, exercise helps to lower your resting heart rate. Now, again, if we lower that resting heart rate by just 10 beats, if we just lower our heartbeats by just 10 beats per minute, that equates to 600 fewer beats per hour, 14,400 fewer beats per day, 5,256,000 fewer beats per year, which equates, if you look at that life expectancy we looked at, that's 423,108,000 fewer beats over the lifetime of women, and that's 394,725,600 fewer beats over the lifetime of men. That adds up, man. That is huge, because what you're going to see here is those saved heartbeats add more time to your life and add more life to your time. Here's why. For women, what that equates to is about 4,197 more days. That's over 11 more years. That's 11 and a half more years. For men, it equates to 3,915.9 more days, which is 10.72 more years. We're talking more years of life, more time with the grandkids, more time with the wife, more time with the kids, more time to live and love, travel, to enjoy yourself. This is significant. And all it took was just lowering your resting heart rate by just 10 beats per minute, which is which you can more than accomplish by having a proper exercise and fitness regimen. I'm telling you, it's very, very possible. And we definitely need to look at that. So, obviously, there are times and there are situations that we can't control. There have been people that have been very healthy and very fit that died suddenly. And there are things that happen that we can't keep from happening. I'm not speaking of those things, but I'm talking about just overwhelmingly the vast majority of people, by lowering their heart rate, can really control and add more years to your life and more life to your years. So what we should do is control what we can control. All right. Be intentional about your health and your fitness. Be mindful about what you put in your body. Make sure and speak to your healthcare provider about the proper diet for you. Again, don't look at food as something that's fun and that makes you feel better. Look at food as fuel, the thing that your body needs to be effective, to be efficient, and to move forward. So that's some good advice there to think about. Also, be mindful about what you do with your body. Speak to your healthcare provider about a proper exercise regimen for you. If you have different pains and joint pains and things of that nature, you may want to start with a lower level or low impact exercise. If you're fairly healthy and fit and you want to do more higher impact, you can do that, but speak to your healthcare provider about what's going to help you. But the main thing is that we make sure that we're intentional about what we put in our body and that we're intentional about what we're doing with our body, so we can make sure and lower that heartbeat, being cardiovascularly fit, so that our heartbeat can be lower, so that we can be efficient with our cardiovascular system. Because believe it or not, every single one of us has a set number of heartbeats. And when we hit that number, our heart is going to stop beating. And if we can slow down the time or slow down the beats, that means it takes longer for us to hit that number. So it's very important that we can do that. And we actually can control it to a certain degree. We can control a large amount of that by making sure that we exercise and that we're cardiovascularly fit. It makes a difference. So I hope that was beneficial to you, man. It was just really eye-opening to me as I was doing that research, and just how effective we can be at affecting our heart rate, and how just lowering our resting heartbeat by just 10 beats per minute can make a huge difference and prolong our life and give us life and vitality. So want to encourage you to do that. I hope this was beneficial to you. Again, let's keep the beat going by slowing the beat down. Again, if this was beneficial to you, if you thought that it was helpful, be sure and share, subscribe to all the information we have going on. We have an app out there, Be Family Fit app. We have, of course, Facebook, Instagram. We have a YouTube channel. Subscribe to that, like and share our information, and help us build this fitness family. Help us continue to grow and increase our social media footprint. So hope this was helpful to you. If it was, like, share, subscribe, and let us know what topics that will be helpful and beneficial to you as we go forward. But whatever you do, make sure that you're being intentional about what goes in your body, intentional about what you're doing with your body, so that you and your family can be family fit.